Hi guys, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I am doing a get ready with me style video today using some new products, newish products, and talking a little bit about the Sephora VIB sale and what's on my wish list and what I'm hoping to pick up. So if you're interested in that and what I have on my face and how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey guys, so I'm going to start today with a bare face, and we're going to talk a little bit about what is on my Sephora loves list and what I'm thinking about getting for the Sephora VIB sale. So I am VIB. I've never been Rouge. I've barely been VIB for the last few years, but somehow always managed to get that last order in there to keep my VIB status. I was not VIB for a very long time, but I guess I just keep it going. So yeah, I have quite a few things on my loves list and some things that are new to Sephora that I thought I would at least think about trying. I mean, this is more of like still a wish list, what if money were no object, what I would get, because VIB is 15%, and while that is a good discount, it's not a great discount, and there are a lot of discounts you can get on other websites, like the actual brand websites that are much better. So this is more of like if money were no object, and it isn't, because I just got back from vacation, so I do need to be a little bit calm in my spending. Plus, I just have not been feeling the need to buy a lot of makeup yet, and while I say that, I also did just buy the e.l.f. and Dunkin' Donuts pieces from the e.l.f. and Dunkin' Donuts collab. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. I only bought I didn't buy the whole collection. I think I bought like $35 worth of stuff. You know, the eyeshadow palettes and the putty primer, a lip scrub. And if there's something else, I cannot remember what that is right now. But anyway, I am looking forward to getting that and playing with that. So today I thought I would just play with some newer stuff, and I filmed this video once before. I filmed this last week with a lot of these products. I was kind of talking about my Las Vegas trip, and I just did not like the way that it came out, and I just couldn't get, even after editing the whole thing, I just did not like it, and so I thought I would just do this instead today. So I'm going to start out with the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer, and for eyes I am doing the Ulta Matte Eye Primer. Okay, so hopefully I am in frame. I can't see, but there we are. First newish product that I'm going to use is this Too Faced brow wig. I got this in this is a mini. I got this in a set from Ulta. They were having like National Brow Day, that's a thing, so I just picked up the medium set, and this has fibers in it. It's a little bit, I've only used it once before, it's a little bit strange. So I would say the first thing that I'm really excited about trying with the Sephora VIB sale is that I am interested in trying more of Danessa Myricks. And I'm really excited because I have really been wanting to try her chrome, they're infinite chrome pencils, and they have not been available on Sephora for a while, but they just hit like a week or two ago. And they've been on Beautylish, and they've been on her own site. So I thought I would just wait and see if they would get to the Sephora site and if they would show up during a VIB sale, and they did. So they are $22, and there are, I think, I have 4 on my wish list, and 1 is already sold out. So hopefully they won't all be sold out by the time it gets to VIB. But I have 3 that I know are still in stock that I would like to get, and that is Lemon Quartz, which is a gold and lime green. So these are duochrome, multi-chrome eyeliners. They're very thin, and I'm not planning on using them for the waterline. I would love to use them along the lash line, you know, the upper lash line. I think these just look so beautiful. The next one would be emerald, moss, green, and teal. Like the way that they have the photo, and I know the photo is not every, you know, photos can be shopped and, you know, edited and things, but the way that the gradient goes from like green to moss green to purple. And then there's, oh, this beautiful one called Jade. It's a seafoam green to periwinkle, and it kind of goes from a brown to a light green to a purple. Oh, it just looks so amazing. So, and the other one I think I wanted to get was, it was kind of a purpley one, but that one is, I believe, sold out already. So, oh well. They're $22, so I don't know how many. I don't even know if I would pick up all of them, and probably just one or two. Yeah, those are the Infinite Chrome Waterproof Micro Pencil Eyeliners from Danessa Myricks Beauty. So, and the packaging looks completely awesome. It looks like that oil slick style packaging, and it's got the little color on the end to let you know which one it is. Oh, I really want to try one of those. I hope they're still in stock. So I'm not going to be using any new eyeshadow. I don't actually have any eyeshadow on my Sephora Loves list because I've been using Viseart like all the time. But I figured I would use my e.l.f. Cookies and Dream today in honor of waiting for my new e.l.f. Mini eyeshadows to come from the Dunkin' Donuts collection. Really, it's a nice sunny day out, so I kind of want to just get out and maybe go get some coffee and do some walking. So, nothing too strenuous. These are nice soft eyeshadows, but they're not the most pigmented I've ever used. But I don't think I have that much for eyes, other than I also want to get another one of the Pat McGrath IntensifEYES Artistry wand, which actually is right here. That is in stock at Sephora. It's regularly $32, and I figured a nice, you know, 15% discount. I mean, that's still, I don't even know if that's under $30 or what, but I figure I use it, I love it, and I would just get another one because I don't think there's a ton of product in it. And it's basically a mixing medium and a stick, and I'll be using it in a minute to show you. But I find that with shimmers that just don't want to pop, or shimmers that aren't really, I mean, shimmers, not all shimmers are meant to pop, but sometimes you just want to see what's in the pan on your eyes, and I find that the Artistry one really does help with that. Amps them up, shows the sparkle and the shine, and I'm not a person that likes to wet my brush. I always worry about ruining my shadows, plus I just don't like the way that that feels on my eyes. And this is just kind of like very silicone-y, and just makes a nice barrier on your eyes and makes the shadows stick. So this is the IntensifEYES Artistry wand. Again, mine is very dirty. And that's how you click it up. And then you just draw it on your eyes where you want the sparkle on your lids. So I always just coat, you know, my eyes with this. In a bit of the inner corner and the main mobile lid. And this has never irritated me, and it's always made, like, especially I love my Viseart shimmers, and if you know about Viseart shimmers, they're not the most like popping shimmers ever. You know, they're very subtle, they're meant to work with mattes and things. But when you really want to see what's in the pan on your eye, this, I think, really, really helps. And this is something that was created to help with her, I think, special shades. And I don't know if I have any of those in the Pat McGrath palette that I have. I might have one, but I don't think, I think that might just be a really glittery one. I don't think I have any of those like baked special shades. But I find that this is just a really nice, excellent way grab and go. Don't have to worry about wetting your brush. Don't have to worry about finding a setting spray. Just, it's not messy. Go. The lightest blue color here with a bit of shimmer in it. Put that all over the lid. And as you can see, just like one, like it just sticks. Like the color, the pigment just sticks. Whereas like if I was just putting this on without any sort of medium, it would just kind of blend away. This is a really beautiful shade. I think this is probably the nicest shade in this Cookies and Dream palette. It's that light blue with the purple sort of undertone, really light periwinkle. It's really pretty. So that's it for the eyeshadow, basically a 3 shadow look. The next newest thing I'm going to use is the Hyper Easy liner from Maybelline. This is a brush tip liner, and I've really been enjoying this. I picked this up at Walgreens like a week ago or so, and I've really absolutely been enjoying this. Really nice and consistent. If I get the chrome liners from Danessa Myricks, how this will look if I put like a black base down first, if that duochrome, multi-chrome will really come through. This is what, 800 pitch black. I don't know if there are other colors, but this is pitch black. So really glad I took a chance on this because I have not used a brush tip liner in a really long time. And now I remember why they are better, because they're just so much easier, at least for me to use. The next new thing I'm going to use is the No. 7 Restore and Renew Multi-Action Serum Foundation with SPF 20. I saw Tara Babies haul this on her channel, and she's also the one that got me into the Protect and Perfect SPF 50. It's like a skin tint, something like that. Anyway, I love it. It's so good. And I've always loved the No. 7 foundations. The shade Calico is like my perfect shade, or close to perfect shade for me. And so I picked this one up in the shade Calico, and it's got this beautiful like frosted glass bottle with a little like metallic rim. It's got a really nice pump here. So when I first tried this, I was very not that impressed. It's a very liquidy foundation, and unlike the Anastasia one, which is my current favorite, you need a lot more pumps of this because it is so like light coverage. So to build up the coverage that I would normally need, you need more, and it is incredibly thin, so you need to work a little fast so it doesn't get completely soaked up by your sponge. Over the week that I've been using this, I've been wearing it to work, and it's just been a really nice light foundation to put on. I always wear SPF underneath. I don't rely on the SPF in my foundation. It's nice that you have that extra, but I want that layer of regular SPF on my skin. And the nice thing about this foundation is that, as opposed to the Anastasia, which is $38, this is $15.99, and I can get it at Walgreens. So, hooray. But yeah, I think this is a lot lighter coverage because it is a serum, quote-unquote, foundation. It's a lot lighter than the Protect and Perfect, which is a little bit thicker. But I like the bottle, and I like the color, and it does oxidize a little bit, so you do get a little bit of color after a few minutes. But it just, like, I have redness on my cheeks, and it doesn't quite camouflage it like my regular foundation does. Not new, but I haven't used it in a really long time. This is the No. 7 Lift and Luminate Serum Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. Makeup is getting expensive. I mean, sometimes it's, I mean, some brands have always been expensive, but I noticed that a lot of brands have, especially affordable brands, have announced that their prices are increasing, which makes sense, supply chain and all that. You can't be really that mad about it. Sometimes it's just hard to want to spend $40 a pop on a foundation when you go, especially me. I don't have a ton of foundations in my collection, so I tend to go through them pretty quickly. So when I can spend $15 every 3 months instead of $40 every 3 months, I'll take it. So anyway, I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit and talk about the foundation that I'm really interested in getting, which is, again, Danessa Myricks Beauty. I'm interested in trying the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation, which this is a serum foundation, so I'm guessing the texture is gonna be a bit of the same, and it's one of those replaceable, it has the cartridge in it, you replace it, so it's, I guess, more economical, ecological, reusable, whatever. So the color that I originally wanted is already sold out, which was, I think, it was like a very fair with neutral undertones. So I'm thinking of going for the one that's still in stock, which is the very fair with golden yellow undertones, because I do like a little bit of a yellow undertone. I think it does help to counteract the redness. I'm not sure if that's actually color theory or not, but I feel like it does help a bit with my undertone. So hopefully, it looks like there's quite a few shades that are sold out already. It's a $34 foundation, and that's for the whole thing. I think the refill is 22, something like that. I don't remember, 24 maybe. So yeah, I want to hopefully get my hands on that. I just really, really want to try Danessa Myricks. So much of her stuff is aimed at makeup artists, and the packaging has not always been super appealing to me, but with some of the other stuff that she's come out with lately, it's been a lot more appealing to me, and it seems like a brand that I could get into, so definitely want to try that. And then another new thing I'm going to use is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Cosmic Black. I don't know what the difference is between Cosmic Black and the regular one. It's not sparkly, it's not, I mean, it's black. It's black. I mean, it's nice. I just don't know what the difference is supposed to be, so, other than the packaging. But I do love this mascara because when you put it on, it stays on, doesn't flake, lengthens your lashes, almost like it's waterproof, not quite, but I think the reason that it's so good at holding length and curl is that it dries so fast and dries down quite a bit, and it's very difficult to get off. For my bronze, I'm using the Physicians Formula Bread and Butter Bronzer in Toasty Grille. Really been enjoying this. It's nice and light. So a couple other things that I'm thinking of picking up. The Herbivore Lapis Blue Tansy Face Oil is one of my favorite face oils ever. The problem is that the full size, which is about just under 2 ounces, is $72. Luckily, they recently released a smaller size, just a 1 ounce size, which is $48, which is in line with their emerald oil and some of the other things. So I have been picking that up. The first one I got, again, was on the Herbivore website because they were having a really good sale around the holidays. So I picked that up with like a 20 or 25% discount, and $48 is just a lot more. It's just easier for me all at one time than $72 for a face oil. And it's really my favorite face oil. It smells a little funny, but it just does so much. Keeps my face hydrated, keeps the redness down, Just makes me feel really hydrated, and I've not been able to find a cheaper alternative for blue tansy oil. I know that May Lindstrom has a version of blue tansy oil, which is umpteen times more expensive than this, but I haven't really been able to find any other brands that do blue tansy oil, and I feel like that's the ingredient that really helps my skin out. So that is one of my favorite facial oils that I would like to pick up. And then again, the Herbivore Aquarius Pore Purifying BHA Cream. I love this cream. This is my night cream. I love it so much. It's this blue color. It smells like the blue tansy, which I've gotten used to, and like, so it's fine. But it's thick, spreadable. It makes my face feel so moisturized. Put it on at night, wake up in the morning, and my face just feels so nice and hydrated, and it feels clear, and I don't know, I just feel very moisturized, and it's my favorite, but I go through it quite quickly. It's a $44 cream. It's 1.7 ounces, and it, you know, it just comes in like this tiny little glass jar. It looks so nice on the shelf, which is really, I mean, it's not the reason you should get it, but it helps. And I just really been enjoying the Aquarius cream, so I think I'm gonna pick one of those up. And then the Clean Foot Mask from Sephora Collection. So Sephora Collection, everything is gonna be 30% off. Well, already 30% off. So these $5 coconut foot masks, I love these foot masks so much. I bought these when I was in Las Vegas, and I would spend all day walking, and I would just go to a Sephora and pick these up and throw them on my feet. And I think these were, no, they were the cactus ones out there, but the coconut ones work just as well. The lavender ones, I don't even know if they still have them, but those were the ones I used when I went to Europe, and would just put them on my feet at the end of the day. They help my feet so much. They feel nourished, they feel cool, and they help with blisters. Well, they don't heal blisters, but they help like stunt the feel of the blisters, I would say. They're just so good, and I love them so much. So I'm going to pick up a few of those. This is a new color of the Sephora Lip Stories that I picked up when I was out in Las Vegas. This is matte number 65 in spiked. Let's get the nice little cactus on it. So I usually like to just pick up one of these at Sephora, just as like a souvenir. It's just a nice cool tone, purpley pink. So I'm thinking about picking up one or two more of the Lip Stories. So I'm looking at the Primal Instinct number 77, which is an ochre color, just because it's a color that I don't really have. It's part of the Natural Wonders line. And I think there are some of the sparkly ones that I was looking at, but I might have enough of the metallics that I don't really want to bother with that. But I think I might pick that one up. There's also an Autumn Leaves color that I might pick up. But I don't know if I need any more reds, for as much as I never use them. And then I want to pick up another one of the replica travel size perfumes. These used to be, I think, $28, and then there were $30, and now they're $32, so they just keep going up. But I want to pick up Sailing Day, which I only have a really small version of that, but it's one of their more popular fragrances, and so I want to pick up a travel size of that. I have a bunch of the travel size in this little jar over here, and I just love the replica scents so much. I just like Coffee Break, Matcha Meditation, Under the Lemon Trees, Jazz Club is one of my favorites. It's so many good ones, Flower Market and Promenade in the Gardens. So Sailing Day is on my list as one of the ones that I want to get. And then for more fragrance, I think I want to try one of these Skylar candles. Skylar is one of those perfumes. I think it's one of those natural perfume brands they have. And they now have candles. So this is the Skylar Clean Beauty Salt Air Candle, which I think sounds really cool. I really love candles. This is an 8-ounce candle. Been really getting into lifestyle scents and candle kind of things, and so the bottle looks beautiful. It's driftwood, seaweed, and sea salt. That sounds amazing. The glass jar just looks like it's this beautiful light blue color that's going to look so nice in my house. And it's a $45 candle, which is about what you pay for luxury like Nest sort of candles. It's a little bit more than you pay for like one of the Boy Smells candles. Those are all 8 ounces, and so looking forward to that. And then I think the last thing I want to pick up, or at least on my wish list, is the VIB C conditioner, C texture conditioner, because I really enjoy using the VIB Ghost shampoo and conditioner, and I like VIB. The C texture conditioner seems like it would provide maybe like a little bit more body. The regular Ghost conditioner, it's very nice, but it has like that moringa oil in it, which I think does weigh down my hair a little bit. So I was thinking, like, at least for the summer, just trying this out along with the Ghost shampoo, which has that moringa oil in it. It's not the dewy set, so I actually took the butter, what is it called? The Butter Believe It face mist from Physicians Formula. I bought that and I like it. I like the smell, and I like, you know, it's very similar to this, but I hate the sprayer. The sprayer is awful. So I just poured it out and put it in here. So those are my thoughts on my Sephora wish list, Sephora VIB sale, what I would like to pick up. Again, if money were no object, it clearly is right now for me. And I hope you enjoyed me using some new products and seeing how they work and my thoughts on them. Let me know if you are planning on getting anything from the VIB sale. If you are Rouge and have already shopped like 10 times. I feel like I've already seen 1,000 Sephora VIB sale hauls from all the Rouge members, which, go with your good self. That's awesome. And please just leave some for the rest of us so we have something left to buy. That'd be great. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys.